Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Happy Rusev Day. But Rusev Day isn't just today and tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that ad infinitum. It was also yesterday and the day before yesterday and the day before that. So let's celebrate the Rusev days of yesteryear and look back to the distant past of the other Thursday, which Rusev jokingly remembered by tweeting an image of the since scrapped Chris Jericho vs Undertaker match at Greatest Royal Rumble with the hashtag Throwback Thursday. Jericho had been added into the match 2 weeks ago reportedly because WWE management thought Rusev had accidentally offended the Undertaker in a TMZ interview, but then added Rusev back in once they realised Taker didn't care about such mortal tripe. Rusev! Troll! Jericho spoke to In This Corner podcast about WWE's back and forth over the Undertaker match. Whether they want me to be part of the Royal Rumble or work against the Undertaker or work against Funaki in a lingerie match. Whatever needs to be done, I'm happy to do it. So things change, which is part of the world of WWE, happens all the time. Jericho's wrestling career is in an odd state of flux right now. After wrestling Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 12 and then starting a feud with Tetsuya Naito in January, he then appeared in a backstage cameo at WWE's Raw 25th anniversary show just several weeks later. The reported plan was for Jericho to wrestle Naito at an upcoming New Japan show, but Y2J has since said he's done with the promotion, which he's recently reiterated to still real to us. We had a blast, but sometimes things just don't work out. You know, so New Japan was a lot of fun. Not to say that I won't go back there again, but as of right now, our relationship is pretty much finished at this point. Jericho's since told Chris Van Vliet, however, that he does hope to go back to New Japan in the future, but there are no plans for it right now. Speaking of Jericho, he will be the subject of this weekend's fantasy booking warfare competition between myself and Luke, where we'll both be pitching our ideas for Y2J's final retirement. The winning suggestion coming from no longer always the bridesmaid, the mayor of Painesville, Daniel Mayor. The retirement of Jericho is coming this weekend. Drink it in, Dan! If you want to suggest ideas for future fantasy booking warfare topics, head over to WrestleTalk's Patreon page now. Brock Lesnar will also be competing at this Friday's Greatest Royal Rumble event, and how much he's getting paid by WWE for it and his other appearances throughout the year have been revealed by Fox Sports as truckloads of money. But how much is a truckload? Does it depend on the size of the truck, the denomination of money or currency used? And who really is Byron Saxton? According to the report, a truckload of money is the rather precise figure of $637,000, an amount Brock will receive from WWE per pay-per-view fight. This news should be taken with a pinch of salt, however, as the Fox Sports article lists British tabloid The Sun as their source, who falsely reported Goldberg would appear in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 34, who in turn cite the Dirty Sheets as their source. The article goes on to note Lesnar will receive a further $127,000 for every non-wrestling match TV appearance he makes. Brock's deal reportedly also includes a new image rights add-on, which allows WWE to use his likeness for merchandising at a price of $637,000 a year, the same amount UFC paid to him for the same thing. Lesnar supposedly also receives a 6% cut from his merchandise sales, and the deal is not a fixed-term contract, with WWE only paying him as and when they need him. There's been a huge title change on Impact. Click the videos on screen now to find out what's happened, and click subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage wrestling news.